Hey, good morning. It is day 54. I'm reading The Art of Focus by Dan Coe. There are only, I think, 2 days left of reading. So thank you so much for being with me. And again, you can always go back to the beginning, and there should be a link that connects you to the next video and the next and the next if you want to go in order. But this book is really designed so you can, uh, you know, read whatever section you feel like reading at the time. So it doesn't have to go in order. But okay, here we go. I'm on page 198 if you're following along with the book. Which would sell more, a journal or a journal with structured prompts and bonus accountability sheets for those that struggle with habit formation? This illustrates the importance of not only having a niche, but creating a system for that niche to improve results. And you can imagine that the price point, design, and marketing strategy can be tailored to that niche, making it easier to find and sell to those people. The problem is that most people start a full or side business for the sake of money and money alone. It's understandable, but we can incorporate meaning and fulfillment into your pursuit of money without any setbacks. Keep in mind that I am proposing that you start as a one-person business, monetize your self-development, and once you are generating a creative income for yourself, you can choose to start a company and fuel it with the leverage you've built. The mistake of many is to niche down on solving a problem within a market. This is great, but a problem is difficult to identify without a goal. Instead, niche down on a desirable goal that someone else wants to achieve, create a system for them to get there, and introduce new challenges as you help them improve their skill set. This is how you order the minds of your customers by gamifying your product or service. In a world where results mean more than credentials, you must do everything in your power to make your product easy to use, effective, and transformative. Results are determined by behavior change. If your customers don't use your information to better move within the world, you do not do your job. If we are meant to provide value to a specific person or identity because it will register best in their current level of mind, why not use the value we've cultivated through our self-development and distribute it from a more holistic perspective to help them navigate the unknown faster than we previously could? This is how you most effectively raise the collective consciousness. Picture a graph that represents your path in life. The highs, lows, achievements, and problems. This represents your story, which makes for a relatable, trustworthy, and authentic brand. For each low, there is a black dot that represents a problem. For each high, there is a white dot that represents an achievement. At the beginning of the graph lies your commitment to change your life, and at the end lies your ideal future. For every achievement on this path, you have the skill necessary to look back and help someone solve the previous problem with the skill you've acquired. If 5 people were standing at the bottom of a mountain and asked how to draw a path to get up to the top, they would all draw different routes. They will struggle to get to the first peak, but once they do, they can look down and create a more efficient path for someone else to reach that peak faster. Understand that you do not have to wait until you reach your ideal future to help someone that is a few steps behind you. In fact, this is the optimal position to help someone. A professional tennis player will have difficulty teaching an absolute beginner if they have not already created, tested, and refined a system that would get them results. You are the most profitable niche because what is more specific than this? Set a goal, acquire the specific skills that will help you face that challenge. Spot and systemize problem solving and use that project turned product to help a specific person solve that problem. As much as we like to think we are at the center of the universe, there are many others like us. They have a similar ideal future, goals along the way, and interests that can help attract them to your solution. An objection I get often relating to this claim of you are the most profitable niche is that people won't be interested in your product or service if you attract them to your audience with if you attract them to your audience with a different interest. People can become interested in new things, just like you became interested in them. And if their main desire is an ideal future that is similar to yours, you can illustrate why a specific interest is important for reaching that vision. Most people have a similar vision for their future. The main struggle is The main struggle they face is finding the skills, interests, and lens in which to view their problems that align with who they are. So they resort to the most promising career path that has been suggested to be the best fit for their personality. If financial freedom is an aspect of my ideal future, there are infinite paths to get there. You can choose one of the hundreds of different business models to increase cash flow, study spirituality to mitigate the stressful demands of business, and artificial intelligence for automating your business processes. This is one example of many, but illustrates how you can attract people to your vision, introduce them to a set of skills and interests that will aid in their journey, and offer a product that helps them get there faster. Reproduction through spirit. The unfocused love to project the mediocre ideas that would cloud their mind on everyone around them because it's in our nature. Let me say that again. The unfocused love to project the mediocre ideas that would cloud the mind on everyone around them because it's in our nature. We have the drive to reproduce, but not only on physical plane of existence. Survival and reproduction are consistent across all human beings. Like conceptual survival of ideology, concepts, and projects, we can leverage conceptual reproduction to bring more meaning to our lives. In other words, it feels good to spread ideas that bring positive change to the lives of people that invest in your message, products, and services. The positive behavior change you spark in others will encourage them to spread those ideas further. You will impact them. They will impact their circle, and that circle will impact their own circles until it sweeps through the globe and expands its focus far beyond where you thought possible. Think about the people that have had the greatest impact on your life. Is it because they performed manual work for you? Because they shook your hand and gave you a pat on the back? Or was it their ideas? The ones that lived in your head and influenced your behavior toward positive outcomes. That is the importance of meaningful ideas that prioritize big picture understanding. The technical details don't matter because the real world techniques associated with them are individual. What works for them may not work for you, but the all-encompassing idea remains the same. All right. Tomorrow's day 55. Thank you for being here. I'll see you tomorrow.